Hey guys, this is Perfect again. This is game 2 between my tournament match with Magicror week 1. Again, I'm playing Prime Speaker Zegana and he's playing Rafiq. Super aggressive Rafiq. And Magicror and I have actually played a lot of games together, so we know each other's decks pretty well, and I think I actually have a copy of his deck around. But so just looking at our early hands, I didn't mulligan here, and I had a really nice hands. 3 lands, I get an early birds. I'm about to drop a coiling oracle, and I draw right into the cradle. And at this point, I'm over the moon. And so let's see what I do here. Drop the oracle, grab a tooth and nail, which actually will come in handy later in this match if I remember correctly. Still haven't played my land for the turn. I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. I think I go with the Scalding Tarn. Nope, I go with the Forest. I wonder why. I think I was a little worried about getting sniped by a Wasteland, but that's stupid. So on Magicror's side, he's got a Temple Garden and early Elves. In hand, he's got a Sword, Greaves. That's not good for me. Early Cold Eye, which actually will hose me because of the Island Walk. Yep, and he plays it early. So at this point, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I actually have quite a bit of mana here. Oh, and I draw into a Tidings. Unfortunately, I don't have the double blue for it yet, but it doesn't matter. I have a lot of other plays that I'm going to go do. Currently, I have 3 mana on the board, and if I drop a Cradle, then I'll have 5. Trying to decide. Early Witness wouldn't help me because I have nothing in the grave. I'd actually take a pretty long time here. Eventually decide to drop the Garrick. And I think I get an early Beast here. Let's see. And some of my reasoning against getting dropping the early Scalding Tarn was because I didn't want that Island Walk Selkie. Especially next turn, Rafiq's about to drop, and that thing becomes a 2/2 double strike. So he's basically going to draw 4 cards. So I have to make sure that I don't allow that to happen. And I actually play pretty defensive for the most part. I put out the early Beast. I just want a little bit of backup just in case something goes wrong. He draws his own Cradle actually, which is interesting enough. Can't remember what he does here. Let's see. He's got a lot of great plays actually. Melding Mage really screws me because he can cast on Prime, but he also saw Tooth and Nail in hand, so there's a lot of options he can do with Mage. He's got Fire and Ice, which would hose all of my mana all my mana creatures. He drops the Cradle, and we both snipe. It's a fair trade. I'm okay with that. And currently, I actually have pretty strong board advantage. And especially with Garrick, you can untap 2 lands, so I have access to lots of blue mana actually as well, and birds too, just in case. Let's see what he does here. He drops the Greaves. Again, I'm really worried about this Cold Eye. Let's see what I do here. Draw another land. That's not a big deal. It is a forest, however, which is nice. What do we do here? Take a while. I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. Oh, nope. I make a move. And I go for the early Eternal Witness. Actually, I'm pretty impressed with that play. I don't even remember making that. Anyway, so I get the Eternal Witness, and now I have another Cradle. So, just huge amounts of mana coming out right now. 4 mana. Untap. So there you go. So now I have 9 mana, and guess what's in my hand? I have tooth and nail, and basically at this point there's nothing he can do. I'm gonna just tooth and nail into something huge. It'll probably, if I remember correctly, it's Avenger and Titan, but it could also be, let's see, Terracodon as well. Terracodon probably would have been a better idea. Let's see what I had. What do I throw down? Primeval Titan. And there's the Terracodon. So good on me. I picked the right things here. And I sniped down the... I basically have complete board advantage at that point, and there's nothing he can do, and he taps out. And just got really lucky drawing into that Garrick, and getting it out early allowed me to just get huge amount of board advantage. Alright, so we're going to go down into game 3.